Hey guys, it's Pastor Jon here with Corumdale Church, wanting to invite you, our church family and body, to a church meeting on January the 8th from 6 o'clock to 7:15 p.m. Right here at the building. If you've been part of our church for any amount of time, you know that we have a large church family meeting every quarter, and during those meetings we share a meal and we have ministry updates and we talk about what's coming up in the next 3 to 6 months for our church, and we talk about values and things that we are celebrating, and of course we always have Q&A with the pastors. This meeting is going to be a little bit different from that in the sense that this meeting is going to have a very narrow focus. It's not going to be a time for broad ministry updates. We're going to talk about one particular thing, and that is going to be the buildings in our complex. In the fall, the elders asked our church family to enter into a time of prayer and fasting. And one of the things that we were praying for was for God to open up a door and to give wisdom and provision to our elders and to our church as to what God has for us. We have been running at 3 morning services for quite the while. We are bursting at the seams on Sunday mornings. We're launching a school in September of 2023. We have plans to bring in theological training and a dream of having a seminary here, and we simply need more space. So we have been praying for that, and during that time of prayer and fasting, at the end of that, the 2 buildings in our complex have been listed on the market. They are now available for sale. And so the elders have been looking and considering these buildings and how they would fit into our vision as a church. A number of us got to walk through the buildings recently. We've talked with our finance committee where we're looking, all these different options. And what we want to do is we want to be able to sit down with our church family and basically present what we've learned and discuss what options are before us, and to give you, our church family, a time to speak into this process, as your voice, of course, is incredibly important. The elders have been trying to discern what does God have for us, and it's our hope that as we present what we have learned and some of the ideas that we are entertaining and thinking through, that you will hear those and that you will have valuable input to present to us. And so we're hoping to accomplish that with our meeting this January the 8th. Again, it's a Sunday evening here at the church building. A couple things that you need to know. Typically for our church family meetings, we've got lots of kids running around. It's very family friendly in that sense. Because of the nature, the scope, and the compressed amount of time that we have for this meeting, we're not going to have childcare available here, and we're going to be set up. Chairs are going to be set up very normal as they usually are on a Sunday. It's not necessarily going to be the best environment for lots of small ones. So we understand that might present a challenge for some of you. We would ask that if you need to, send a representative for the family to the meeting, and also know that we will be live streaming this meeting on Facebook, and we will be using technology for those of you who are watching at home to be able to communicate in to us at the meeting, because we do want you to be asking questions, and we do want to hear from you, and so that will give you a way to communicate to us. And what the elders are hoping to walk away with from this meeting time is a better idea of where our church body is at, and ultimately of the direction that God is steering us. I can tell you for myself, I do think this could be a great opportunity for us, but I have a real sense of peace that God is going to provide and God is going to take care of us. And if that means opening doors for these buildings, then that's great. But if it's not that, God has something else for us. And I just have a settled peace about that. And so we want to be faithful. We want to pursue God. We want to hear from our church family. And then we want to make the best decisions we possibly can. And so the goal this evening is to share and to also hear from you. So we would love for you to be present. We would love for you to participate, whether that means you being here in person or you joining us online. That is fine as well. So again, January the 8th, 6 o'clock to 7:15 here at the building. Again, we're not going to be having food, but we'll have goodies for you to enjoy as we get to discover what God has for us together. So hope that you're able to make it. Hope that you had a very Merry Christmas and that your new year is going to be even better. All right, take care, and we'll see you soon.